Hi guys. My voice is a little hoarse because I have a little bit of a cold, so that's okay. We're gonna get through this. Here is our test review for Unit 9. Something to keep in mind is the thing that I love about math is there's so many different ways to do things. So the way I do it may not be the way everybody does it. It's just one way. So that's something to kind of keep in mind. Okay, a shoe store company is going to close, and it's two stores, and they're going to close one of their stores, and so they're going to combine the inventory. Here's the inventory of one store. Here's the inventory of the other. The minute it says that they're going to combine, so let me get my drawing. Got it. They're going to combine, then we know we're going to add them together. Okay? You can only add like terms. So I kind of like to use highlighters. Do I have highlighters over here? No, you have to do transparent. So maybe I'll circle it. Okay. This is a like term to this. So these can be added. Okay. So that'll give me 3.5 G2. Okay. Then let's pick a different color. This is a like term to this. Do you see how those are? I want to make sure I don't have a minus here. Yeah. Okay. So we got this one. And this is a like term to this. This one doesn't have a like term. So we're just going to put that in here. Okay. In fact, let's call it blue. This is kind of by itself. So minus 4/5 G. So then we have to add these two. Guys, stop trying to figure this out. Go to Desmos, and here's your testing Desmos. Testing Desmos, Texas. There we go. There it is. Go right here and just put it in. All you have to do is, let me close that. 7/2 plus 1/4. So 7/2, and then go plus 1/4. Okay, 3.75. If I want the fraction version, I just hit fraction. There it is, 15/4. Stop trying to do that yourself, guys. So plus 15/4. Okay, so let's look at our answers. We have choices. Do you guys remember how to turn this into a mixed number? Just in case you don't remember, you multiply the 3 times the 2, which is 6, and then you add the 7. So that's the same as saying 7/2 G2. Okay? So 7/2 G2 minus 4/5 G plus, oh, it's right here. Okay. So the answer is A. There we go. Let me just double check the other answers. 7/2 minus 4/5 G 4/3. No, that can't be reduced. Okay. And that says plus, right? That's plus. Oh, but the minus. See how that's minus and that's minus? That's where they're trying to trick you. Always check all of them, though. Okay, let's go to the next one. The diagram below shows the dimensions of a park. All dimensions are given in feet. Which expression represents the area of the park? Well, you guys, how do you find area? You find area by area equals length times width. So you're going to take 3x plus 2 times 5x minus 3. There it is. So you just do the box method. All of you should have learned the box method. And so I put a 3x here and 2 here. It doesn't matter which order you put those in. And then minus 3. 3 times 5 is 15x squared. 2 times 5 is 10, and we still have the x. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9, and we have the x from there. And negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Okay, so now we combined our like terms. Nothing matches this, so I just have 15x squared. What is 10 minus 9? Well, that would just be plus x. And then I have minus 6. So let's look for that answer down here. 15x plus x minus 6. There's my answer. That was a really sloppy. I'm going to do that again. Oops. There's my answer. Okay. So let's move on down. Which function is equivalent to this? Okay. So what are we saying in this actually? What are we saying? We're saying 3 times x plus 2 times, I don't know why it's doing funny things on my picture. Okay. Times x plus 2 times x plus 2. See how there's two of these, and then plus 7. That's what we're saying. Okay. So then you could go, let's box this one. Oops. I'm just not as quick as I normally am today, guys. I think it's because I have a head cold. Okay, so let's box this one. Here we go. X plus 2, x plus 2, x squared, 2x, 2x, 4. Okay, so now we have 3 times x squared plus 4x, because what I did was I combined those. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 4, plus 7. Okay, do you see what I did? I took this and multiplied it out. So then I can distribute this, and I get 3x squared plus 12x plus 12 plus 7. So now I can combine these two at the end. So I get 3x squared plus 12x plus 19. So there it is. Here's my answer. Okay? Okay. Which expression is equivalent to this? Well, let's just go one step at a time. I can distribute, and so I always want to do my distribution if I can. So let's distribute first. So I have 5p squared minus, again, if you don't know 3/4 times 4, okay, I know that it's going to cancel out the 4s, but you may not know that. So let's do negative 3/4 times 4. Let's come over here. Negative 3/4 times 4. Look at my answer, negative 3. I already knew that, but you may not. Go use your Desmos, okay? Negative 3, then a negative times a negative. Let's do this on the calculator. Negative 3/4 times negative 5. Let's do it right here, or we could do it right here. And it's going to be times negative 5. Oops, that didn't work. Times negative 5. Positive 3.75. So, and if I want that in fraction form, hold on, fraction form. Positive 15 over 4. Wow, we had that before. So it's a positive. Oh, there's a p here. I forgot the p. See, when there is that times that, there was a p. So positive 15 over 4. And then plus 7p squared. Okay, we did it. We distributed this out and got this. And then we just kept those that we didn't deal with. Now this, let's do our colors again. This can be combined with this. Well, what is 5 plus 7? That's going to be 12p squared. Is there anything I can combine with this p? No, because nothing else has a p. So that's just going to be minus 3p. And see, that's all alone. And there's nothing I can combine with this. Oops, I was going to use a different color. So let's use that color. So plus 15 over 4. So do you see the answer? Yeah, I see it right here. Wait. Yes. That's the answer right there. Okay. We're just rolling along here. Number 5. Which expression is a factor? Okay, so how I taught my students to do factor is we made a goalpost. So we multiplied these two numbers. Okay. What's 18 times 2? That would be 36. If you don't know that, go here and say 18 times 2, 36. Okay. Then we're going to look at factors of 36 that can get us to 15. I just start from 1. 1 in 36. Will that get me to 15? No. There's no way to get to 15 from that. Okay, what about 2 and what times 2 equals 36? Well, we just did it, 18. Can I get to 15 from 2 and 18? No. Okay, so now we're just going to use our calculator. What about 36 divided by 3? If you don't know, now I know the answer. 36 divided by 3, 12. Just put it in there. So 3 and 12. Could I get to 15? Yes. Yes. Now this is a positive 36, but if both of these are negative, wait. Yeah, both of these are negative, then that could give me a negative 15. There's my answer. See that? That could give me a negative 15. So now I'm going to reverse box it. And when you do the reverse box, if you remember, in this square is this first number. So 18x squared. Now, because I divided this number up, I factored out this number here. I have negative 3x and negative 12x. And then this number goes in my last square, just like that. Now all I have to do is pull out what they have in common. What does 12 and 2 have in common? What goes into 12 and into 2? Well, 2 does. Okay. What goes into 3 and into 2? Well, just 1. Yeah, just 1. Okay, so I'll put a 1. And then does 2 times 1 equal 2? Yes. So that works. Okay. What goes into 18 and into 12? What goes into 18 and into 12? Well, 1 does, but that's not big enough. I'm trying to pull out the greatest GCF. Well, another way to think of it is what times 2 would equal negative 12? Oh, 6. 6 times 2. Now, if I make it a negative 2, okay, then I can get my negative 12. See that? Negative 2 times times 6 equals negative 12. But now I have a problem. I have a negative 2 here. Negative 2 times 1 is not going to equal 2. I have to make that a negative also. Negative 2 times negative 1, that's going to equal 2. Okay? What times 6 will equal 18? Do you remember? 3 times 6. And then they each need to have an x, because that's where I get my x from. So you can go through it again. 3 times negative 1, will that give me negative 3? Yes, negative 3x. So it works. So now I have my factors. 6x minus 1. So which one of these is over here? Oh, look. It's the very first one. We found it. Yay. Okay, let's move on down. Now, always ask yourself, especially when you're getting bigger numbers like this, can the GCF be factored out of here? Is there a GCF that can be factored out? There's not. There's no GCF that can be factored out. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my goalpost. going to have a bigger number here, but I'm not scared of big numbers because I have a calculator. 24 times 5. So I just go right here and go 24 times 5. That's 120. Okay. So I'm going to put 120 right here. Those are both positive, so it's a positive 120. So let's start. 1 and 120. Will that get me to a negative 22? No. What about 2 and 60? Will that get me to a negative 22? No. What about 3 and 40? Nope, that won't either. What about 4 and 30? Nope, but we're getting close, aren't we? We're getting close. What about 5 and what's 120 divided by 5? Oh, 24. No, that won't get me to 22, but we're definitely getting close. So let's try 6. 120 divided by 6, 20. So let's write that down. 26 and 20. Not quite there. I don't think 7 goes into 120, but if you don't know that, you can go 120 divided by 7. Nope. How about 120? Oops. 120 divided by 8. Oh, 15. Wait a second. 8 and 15. If they were both negative, could that get me to a negative 22? Yes. So now I have it. I have my two factors there. I'm going to have 24x up here. Then I'm going to have negative 8x here. Oh, that's x squared. And negative 15x squared. Or x. I don't know what I was thinking. X. Let's do that again. Negative 15. And then I'm just going to put this last number right here. Now let's pull out our GCF. Nothing goes into 8 and 5. So we're just, 1 does. And we'll make it a negative 1, which tells me this is going to be negative. What times negative 1 gives me 5? Well, a negative 5. There it is. I like doing this number first because then it's the easiest. Then I just say, okay, well, what times negative 5? Oh, that's supposed to be an x. Will give me negative 15. And that would be 3x. See? And then what times 3 would give me 24? Well, that would be 8x. See? And then does 8x times negative 1 equal negative 8x? Yeah, it does. So look, guys, I have my things, my factors, my factors. You don't think as well when your throat hurts. My throat hurts today. Okay, so it's not this one. Cross that out. Not this one. Okay. 3x minus 1, that's one of them. 8x minus 5. Yep. Got it. Okay. Well, we're getting there.